Hey everybody, and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus. Alright, so we've had a couple rough runs lately, and, you know, maybe we're a little tilted from it, but we are going to just... I have done nothing as Tainted Lazarus, and I know the reason why. Um... Sure, we'll give him a shot. Oh, hey, item room right immediately. Contagion and multi-shot. So I did read up a little bit on the internal item description thing. You have to actually have touched an item first before it actually shows up in the internal item. That's boomerang and glowing hourglass, and the internal item descriptions. So that's why when, you know, I turned off the external item descriptions, I was like, wait a second, why is nothing showing up? But yeah, that'd be the reason why, because I have to go now retouch all the items so that I can have descriptions. That's fine. Honestly, there's worse things that I could have to do. So I'm completely fine with that. Can you... Bummer. I do think our secret room is right in there between the item room and... Between... not the item room. The curse room and... And the... that little end. But... Unfortunately, I don't know for sure. This is actually kind of a terrible room. 1, I hate the green fly enemies. 2, I hate the meat cube enemies. Flatworm, blub, blub, blub. Anyway, yeah, we're just trying to shake off the tilt, the upset of the upsetty spaghetti of Isaac, because, you know, this game can get to you. The chariot. Okay, cool. This game can't... I mean, I assume I have internal item descriptions on, right? Anyway, this game can get to you sometimes with its nonsense. And, yeah. Oh, man. Having a demon baby... Are pills good? I don't know. I can't see. Okay. Full health. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes this game can get to you. This is like really... I mean, this character model is kind of concerning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little concerned by what I see. Isaac, are you okay? You have... stuff coming out of, well, everywhere, actually. Yeah. So this game can get to you if you play it exclusively, which is why I'm also trying to, we'll be trying to add in some other roguelikes. Ah, that's right. Should we just take more health, I guess? Which is why I'm trying to add in a few other roguelikes that I can play. Elden Ring, Night Rain, for example. What else? I mean, Slay the Spire is always a good one. Across the Obelisk, you know. There are a lot of good roguelikes that are out there and that exist. There are also some not good roguelikes. But this channel is, of course, dedicated to roguelikes. And maybe other games in the future. I don't know. We'll just kind of see. I think this is the famine that does the monstrous lung attack. Yeah. Okay, so we have a little bit of defense for this guy. That's good. We need to do absolutely everything, so... Guess we're just gonna get going. Yeah. The other thing, so I always try and come up with a clever name and then have the game name as well. I don't know how valid that is doing it in 2025's YouTube environment. Maybe just a funny title is fine. I don't know. I kind of want to, I guess that's going to be the comment of the episode. Is for the 5 people that tune into me. Maybe a few people do. More people do. Holy Pogger was a good video, alright. Okay, so we have pheromones in the pool. But for the people that do tune into me, is that Lost Buddy? That is Lost Buddy. This adds some complexity. Because I don't know how Lost Soul works if I'm not this Lazarus when I leave. Oh no, Lost Buddy, no. Okay, all the vibrations of this room are like messing with my eyes, man. It's messing with my eyes, man. I feel like they've added like visual clarity for these enemies, and I actually don't like it because it's just more, whoa. It's just more visual noise. Whoa, insane. And yeah, we oh, Contagion procced on what I didn't want it to proc on, which is a bit of a bummer. So here's the disadvantage about working at a job where I think we owe it to ourselves to get BFF for Lost Buddy. We have no bombs. That's right. Please, sir, may I have one bomb drop? Please, sir. Sir. Sir, may I have a bomb drop, please? We could do a half-price curse room. That was, like, perfect. We could also do... I mean, do we risk the... Oh, we can't do a half-price curse room right now anyway. We have to... We would have to flip, and I don't know that I have enough rooms. So here's the problem as... Here's the problem as... Actually, the chariot card on this version might be better because we have no red health. Here's the problem as Tainted Lazarus, is managing your flips, because you essentially always want to make sure you get both the items in the item room and both the items in the boss room, because those are guaranteed for your Tainted Lazarus character. Others are not. So that's going to make what I'm about to do potentially a risky choice. Alright, so I think it's more worth us to Hanged Man in this room, because we're more likely to get what... You want to not be mad at an item being in that chest, but I was kind of hoping for a bomb or money so that I can get BFF for the version of Tainted Lazarus that has Lost Soul. Contagion coming in clutch there, by the way. Okay, well, we've done it, boys. We've done it. We have successfully bamboozled the game into doing exactly what we wanted it to do, which was just give us enough freaking money in the first place. Yeah. Would not mind a speed up on this version of Tainted Lazarus. Okay. So, BFF. And that's actually not worth the flip, so we'll just leave with BFF. So you won't see it in this floor because Lost Buddy's already been taken out. But on the next floor, Lost Buddy will get Holy Mantle, which I think is only once per floor, if I remember correctly. And so that'll be kind of nice. I hope I haven't, like, forgotten to turn on... Okay, so I am gonna... I just want to make sure. Item descriptions. That's why it's good we checked, right? Good we checked. 6RW6, DL's 8N, by the way. Okay, so... Good thing we checked. We do have a chariot card if things get a little dicey in here, but this should be a relatively easy room. Plus the multi-shot on this version of Lazarus is just really nice. And will be the version of Lazarus we need to be in order to make use of our devil deal. I'm gonna wait to take that. Let's see. We have Backstabber and Brimstone Bombs. We are a little low on bombs, and that is good. And then Little Abadabba Ding Dong for our Backstabber and Book of Belial. Yeah, I mean... In box, one of every pickup. Chewed pin, 10% chance to fire a slowing shot. Okay, so we forgot to... Well, we lost some health. And then we gained some health. The game taketh and the game giveth, alright? Okay, so... Forgot to enable item descriptions. Here I am. I'm just full of a load of crock, aren't I? Okay, anyway, as you can see... Okay, so here you go. You can see Lost Buddy. I think this is maybe a little bit of an okay play. No, Lost Buddy. Wah. Okay, we need to find some sort of protection for this version of Lazarus. Little Abaddon is, like, very nice to have, by the way. Alright, so now we have full flip. I'm going to not take that for this one. Oh, you know what I realized? Vibrant Bulb does nothing with this. Oh my gosh, I thought it was going to disappear, I'm gonna be honest. That's just me being dumb. Listen, Blister, chill. Alright, so the reason I'm doing this is because I want to be sure that I... Sad Onion, I do need the tier, or Dead Onion. Piercing Spectral would be good. And this is just gonna, I mean, it's gonna be... This is one of those weird items that actually both parties benefit from it. I do actually think our secret room's probably to the left right here. Perhaps not. It could also be... Actually, I don't think it can, right? No, it cannot be there. We want to find the shop as well, so... Yeah, the dead onion, it's going to slow down our shot speed tremendously. But it gives us spectral and piercing, which is desperately needed. This room's honestly not too bad. It's funny because one has like high shot speed, and the other has like the slowest shot speed in the world. See, that's the beauty of Contagion if you can make it happen. Okay, fanny pack would be useful. I forgot which Lazarus I was on. I actually think fanny pack would be more useful on this one. And bear with me. Bear with me. That's why. So, we don't have enough for a flip, which is kind of a bummer. I am going to go ahead and blow you up. We also probably want to... Those guys can... There. Yeah, we're not going to have enough for a flip. C'est la vie. I think it's worth getting the money here. So I'm not going to use Eraser on this floor. I don't really think there's too much that I really want erased. Pooters actually maybe would have been good. Yeah, so that's the beauty of Eraser right there. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We have a lot of health. And this guy does have fanny pack. It might be worth going into the curse room. Eraser's another item that's going to be... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know how that works. It's 1 of 3 for Guppy. Every time I'm this guy, I'm going to have problems getting... Yeah, I mean... I didn't run through. Okay, so I lost exactly the same amount I was going to lose anyway. I think this is weird. Yeah. That's what I thought. Secret room. And super secret room. There's two places it can be, I think, with this layout. The first most obvious one is going to be right here. Or right here, sorry. The other one is that room that is to the right of the shop, I think, is a possibility. We have enough bombs, so we might as well be searching. Pretty much got all our bombs back. Could we play the bomb bagger? Maybe. We'll play him with the 3 that... We'll play him down to 10 bombs. 8 bombs, actually. Okay, well. That's all, folks. We're not going to waste any more bombs in there. We are not making boss rush. In case there was any doubt, we're only on floor 3. Just wanted to point that out. And we're at 20 minutes. Buckle yourselves in, folks. It's going to be a long game because I need to pretty much hyper maximize everything I can to make it work out. These guys also, like, probably an honorable mention for erasing. If we see too many of them. These grubs are good, too. There. No more of those guys. There is a vault here. Okay, we haven't identified this pill yet. Okay, nice. Get an orbital. And actually, it's pretty fly is bigger because of BFF. Probable secret room? No. See, this is why I think it's BS that flip doesn't count towards your charges, but obviously those guys will still come at you when you have flip active or have a little flip thing. Okay, so what we probably want to try and do one, we need damage for this version of Lazarus. Base damage is not going to cut it, as you can tell. Nine volt? Does that work on flip charges? I need this. For sure. Burnt penny. We do have brimstone bombs, so like it's potentially good. Yeah, that's what I figured. This is the Lazarus that I want to take Black Lotus as. which means I need to go do a room and come back, which means I'm risking my devil deal by doing this. But, hey, it worked out. I have to do 2 of them because I want both items. That's what this boils down to. So I have to do 2 rooms. The globins are also worth there's 3 in here altogether. Might as well try for a magic mush. Pretty fly. Here comes, again, those pesky choices. Pesky choices. So every so often, I think, the missing page. Okay. Oh, well, that's right. I have spectral, so I can actually... Alright. I had to. This room was a nightmare. Bonies are also worth throwing in the old eraser. Ugh. Okay, I have not found anything that... I've not found what I'm trying to keep Chariot for. And so now that I've used that, I'm sure I will. If we take damage here, we definitely do boss room. Or boss trap room. Not as this guy. Sorry. As the other Lazarus in the house. Honestly, the burnt penny brimstone bomb synergy is... So here is a problem. I'm gonna go to my item room first. I'm gonna do that first. Alright. Here's a potential problem with going this route. Boss trap room could suck with the bosses it gives us. I know it's gonna make it super slow, but we just need it. We need it at this point. And we get a good synergy anyway, so... Yes, having Tubelard's gonna suck on that. It's gonna make that Lazarus so slow. But we just needed the protection. And also we kind of just needed red health, because, you know, we can't really do devil deals as this guy when we have no red health. Oh, sticky nickel. This has potential to get us Guppy, which would be a massive damage boost, by the way. Also has potential just to get us a bunch of health. Has the potential to do that. In fact, that potential's seeming really high. If Magic Mush had procced from that mushroom, that would have been amazing. Stain. I'm gonna hide behind this. Oh, that was actually a genius level eraser play, by the way. Yeah, that was like a genius level eraser play, let me tell you what. Because that makes that attack of Stains useless, essentially. Mabos. Maybe good. Oh, how I wish I could flip. Well, so one gives us fly. Actually, can we take both? That is so disheartening. That would be 2 for Guppy. Also, this is disheartening. I can't take Abba Ding Dong. Whatever, we needed the mark. And we just needed like one more room full of enemies, which possibly could have been our curse room. Okay, well. Magic Skin is a play that I don't think I'm ready for. Also, this guy needs more. Okay, so we don't necessarily care as much about... I wish I was the other guy. Actually, I could be the other guy. In fact, we're going to do that. I missed! It was like a slight hair off, but it missed. Magic Skin is an interesting play, but also one that we don't necessarily want to get involved with. I wish... Like, I know hitting Eraser is part of the, I know hitting Eraser is technically part of the, balancing act of what Eraser does, but oh my gosh, missing feels so bad. I need a soul heart for this guy. And the Dank Depths is kind of like an annoying place just because... Okay, you don't move at all in that room and you're screwed. I need to get rid of the other wrist so I can focus on this one. We have a unique proposition here. The proposition is to do this room. That was the proposition, and that's what we did. Honestly, the nail's a good play. Oh. Okay, that kind of... Well, we've committed to the nail. I thought the eraser would, like, hang out. I was unaware that it would just straight up disappear. I mean... Yeah, that's worth it. 100%. Okay, well, we got a lot of money, so we need to go to the shop. The beauty of Brimstone Bombs is I just don't have to play by this room's rules. Oh, I see. Secret room, I know where it's at. I know where it is at. I mean... It is funny how opposite these guys actually are. Okay, well, like I said, we do want to find the shop, so let's go do that. I'm only using the nail as, like... Oh, I just realized we hadn't found the item room yet. Leech, I'm completely fine taking Leech and not taking Strange Attractor. I do think that, because I have BFF on this. Oh, yes. The good old, magic skin. So now, yeah, here's the problem with magic. Here's the problem with using the magic skin. Is now magic skin is in every pool and can show up. We do have a self-sacrifice room, which is a very interesting play to think about. Okay, so I swallowed Mom's Pearl. I mean, this is the guy that we'd want to be if we want to do this play. Oh, okay. Bear with me. So we know that that's a temperate, right? Yeah. Well, this is the bad part of being these guys, is that sometimes you just accidentally forget to do the swap. And as a result, you flip when you don't want to. Our accident ended up being okay, but... because what I was trying to do was I was trying to put 2 of these here so that when I blow all this up, I have the maximum opportunity to do this. And I know that that's a hematemesis pill, so... it teleported us to get us to sulfur. I'm gonna leave that there. I don't want to be here anymore. Alright, so this is either gonna pay off huge, or it's gonna be a mistake. Fortunately, we have the Lover's card. Oh, wait. That's not the one that's gonna pay off huge. This is the one that pays off huge. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Alright. I don't have a flip charge, and I can't rely... well... and we have so much health, might as well. Alright. That is the play that we were looking for. Good job, team. I hate, like... so here's the bad side of Fanny Pack, is if you go into a curse room, you just have to kind of check to see if you got anything out of it. Huge. Huge. Okay, so we do have... here's the... okay, now here... now bear with me. Here's the problem. We have one guy who's really, like, super defensed, and we have one guy who does damage, and neither of them do either that well. So... we'll see how this goes. Makes the super secret room. I found pills.
Range down.
There's range down.
Experimental pill.
I'm actually okay with the speed down. There's so many pills, by the way, in the pool still. Alright. We're on the mom floor. Oh. I wish we need car battery to like really pop the nail off. I mean, that is a room you gamble. Okay, Black Rune was like Pog there. And the amazing thing is we know that we have another Black Rune. So we can actually purchase something like Plan C that we aren't going to want to use anyway. And Black Rune it for something. Hey! Alright. So this Lazarus looks a little bit better too. We're making some big time plays here, let me tell you. What? I mean, we definitely still need more damage on this version. We need more damage on both versions, actually. But... also, apparently lost Soul Buddy. We need more tears for this guy. Definitely use the flip. Oh, not the flip, the nail. We haven't found our item room yet. We could go get our full card and then come back, but... okay, the fact that Spider shot out at Mach 5. The downside of fanny pack. Please gives health. I mean, that's one way to give health. And then we'll just blow this up. Get some of our health back. So I don't love where the item room is at. Also, hold up. I think this is maybe a possibility. Well, crawl space is a possibility, apparently. A black market in this economy. Stopwatch. And Steam sale. Restock. Which, meh, at this time, not great. Mom's key. We'd be giving up, potentially giving up. No, but not even potentially. We'd definitely be giving up our... That's right, it flips everything. I need it to come out of the room and then flip. Because if you're in the room, it'll actually flip. So... I mean... I don't know. Okay, so first, let's just make sure. I'm not convinced. Okay. I am now convinced. I'm pretty sure I checked to the left of here. Yeah. So this is... I think this is one of those weird situations where the secret room is only adjacent to these rooms. Dude, I don't know. I mean, like, I checked there. That's the problem. Play-Doh cookie and one person could get Luckfoot. But that would bank on... Needed the speed up. And that's a bad guess. Yeah, we screwed the pooch on this one. Play-Doh cookies at least nice. Because it can't be up. Dude, where... Is it just right here? I bet it's right here. No? Dude, I don't freaking know. I mean, at this rate, we're gonna waste all our bombs, but... This is driving me insane. A secret room had to have spawned, right? There it is, finally. Jeez. $1. Look how wealthy we are, and it matters not. It matters so much. This is why we got our $1, boys. To go to max health for the nail. Yes, I know this is a long episode, and I'm min-maxing, alright? You gotta. We did not get Devil Deal, that's okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? What I really should have done? Dude, that was the... What? Why did we just get, like, a free... Oh, Lost Buddy! I was like, why did we get a free... I was confused for a solid minute there. Okay, well, that's obviously not the right way. That's nice. I'm gonna be honest, I was not sure how that Lost Buddy interaction worked with Tainted Lazarus. It's like good to know. Wow, see, that is the power of contagion there. That's what we've been trying to get this entire run. I want to check because I think that's it, but it's not. I don't know. Well, we just got golden bombs, which will work for all of them. Oh, we definitely need this speed up. We already checked this, I think. We can literally check every single wall if we want. If only we had, like, prize bombs. Could actually, like, really abuse it. You have no idea how badly I want to gamble. But, like, Glitched Crown? Come on, dude. That's so good. It was really hard not to gamble there. I need range so bad. I was so confused there. I was like, I'm healing a lot, but they're healing a lot? What? There we go. There's magic skin again. I wish I could line them up to do the other one, but... Oh, I could have... I always forget. I could have done... I could always do Crooked Penny. Oh my gosh. Nice. Thanks, Crooked Penny. It's been paying out pretty well. Sorry, I just wanted my life to be easier. Magic skin again. That would have been too good if I could. That wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it kind of worked out. Alright. We're going to roll with the d6. Mainly because magic skin is in the pool. So Glitch Crown and D6 will definitely make this an interesting. I don't really even want to move, but I had to. I was actually aiming for Toxic Shock so I could have like a biohazard themed thing, but whatever. What pills are those? Definitely coming back there with the D6. Weird, there is still a way to flip for more. Yeah, I should D6 the crooked penny. Min-maxing to the extreme. What a long episode. Eh, whatever. I was growing bored very quickly. I sure hope there's gonna be enough rooms of enemies to allow a flip to happen. Well, that helps. Lost Buddy never stood a chance, though. That was, like, unfair. Alright, so I have to somehow do this flawlessly. I didn't see the other... Wow. That long of an episode just to die. That's disappointing. I didn't see the other eye. That's unfortunate. Well, sorry guys. I'm bad. We'll see you guys later. Goodbye.